Hi and welcome back to Bransford Webs. This week you join us in Glasshouse 3 and 4, which at this time of year is full of Hebes, or should I say emptying of Hebes. A lot have already gone out into garden centres, but plenty more to head out there. So this week we're going to feature our Hebe range, in particular those varieties that are online. But before I do that, just explain that here at Bransford we grow well over 50 varieties of Hebes throughout the year. So starting with our dark leaf and foliage, pink leaf foliage colour ones at this time of year, moving into sort of early flowering ones like Margaret and Celine, and then the really heavy summer flowering varieties from our own bred range of summer drinks Hebes. And then we finish the year with the addenda varieties, really heavy flowering, sort of broader leaf varieties that produce a real sort of quintessential late summer crop in garden centres and some real flower power and value for money varieties, all grown here at Bransford Webs. So behind me you can see a good demonstration of all the foliage colours that we do, and actually the reason they're all here together is this is our peat-free Hebe trial. So as we transition towards being a peat-free nursery and reducing our reliance on peat over the coming years, it's important that we get the Hebes right. So we've grown every variety here that we produce in peat-free compost. We're monitoring it, we're monitoring the nutrient levels, the growth cycle and the finished product throughout the year. And we'll come back to you later on in the year and inform you how that's gone on. So, what Hebes are online at the moment? So we've got a really good range online now to get some really good diverse foliage colours. So we'll start off with something like Silver Dollar. So Silver Dollar being one of the toughest Hebes we do, really strong. It's got a lovely sort of cream and green foliage, and then the new growth, especially when you get some cold nights on this outside, all those tips turn a lovely bright pinky maroon colour. Really good variety, really tough variety. That's Hebe Silver Dollar. And then we've got some of our red wines online, well all our red wine series online, but I'll feature a couple here today. So really different in its foliage is Claret Crush. It's got its really small leaves and lovely, sort of like berries as the new buds form on the tip. And again, outside in the cold weather, really dark burgundy foliage. And also we have got Burgundy Blush from the Hebe red wine series. We've also got Ruby Port and Merlot Memories as well online, both looking really good at the moment. But as you can see, as this comes through, it got like a lime green flush on its new growth, so contrasting to the dark red, it produced a really interesting plant and a really dense foliage plant as well. All of these flower their heads off with purple flowers in the summer months too. One of the old dark leaf varieties online at the moment and selling through well, just on the bed behind me, not far from selling out now, is Hebe Caledonia. So if you've got this on your reserve or you've had a few in and you want some top-ups, be quick because we've probably got a week or two of this left and it will be gone. But Caledonia again, lovely red stems, lovely red new tips on it, really good old variety that we've done for many years and performs really well in garden centres and the garden alike. Let's move to some different foliage colours to contrast against those dark leaf. And we've got Rhubarb and Custard, an award winner about 10 years ago now, winning Best New Plant at the HTA Plant Awards. And this is bred by Tully's Nursery over now and actually grown by Tully's. So we do this in collaboration with them. They produce the crop for us and they produce a really nice variety. Again, as the new growth comes outside, this has been in the back of the car, so it's lost its colour, but the tips are a bit more pink, so you get that real rhubarb and custard colour that you can see on the label there. Also from Tully's, a really good variety is Joan Mac. Really dark, almost black, glossy leaf, bit of a longer leaf. Looking really nice again at the moment, really shines out and really sort of the glossiness really shines out on a sunny day in the plant area. Then to some of the plants that really started it for Bransford Webs with Hebes, and that is the Pixies. So we've got pink and purple Pixie, still great garden varieties, loads of flower in the summer, nice habits to them, really dense foliage, fantastic varieties too. And then a new one for this year that's online at the moment, a few more coming online in the next few weeks, is Devotion. So almost a glaucous look to it, so it's older foliage, and then the red tips, and actually some bud coming in some of these, so it's a very early flowering variety too. That's Hebe Devotion, bred by us here at Bransford Webs. And then last but not least, because these are some of the most popular varieties out there, we've got the Magic Colours varieties. So grown in the next glasshouse, in glasshouse 7 and 8, we have got Burning Heart, looking absolutely stunning, really neon pink growth on that at the moment. And then we've got Frozen Flame, that's almost purple in its foliage. But again, contrasting to some of the other varieties on a bench, these really work and really stand out and look absolutely phenomenal. So that's our Hebe range online next week. Online for next week. Join us next week and we'll show you what's looking good with a wider range of varieties from around the nursery. Until then, goodbye for now.